told by the people who need you. It's survival of the fittest in this game of life. And I witness niggas live longer when they exchange advice. Some niggas give advice, never stepped in the field, that's Dana White's. To say the least, this ain't for the faint of hearts. We play for keeps, get your ride, pimp, niggas spray your car and escape the scene. Niggas dry snitch, get on Insta, be stating what they seen. That's about as good as a statement of state evidence, maybe. And I'm peeping the OGs condoning this rhetoric lately. That's why I backed out the game, no smut on my name. Type of shit that get you fucked in the game. Stuck in the flames, walk through hell's fire. Duck when the shells fire, the shame. I know a nigga doing life in the.
Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another I'm Jus Sayin Podcast. And of course, you know, you got the same usual host. You got me, Reg, you got E, and you got Kev. And of course, we got our special guest on the day. You want to introduce yourself, bro?
Damn, I can't hear again.
All right. Let's see.
Hey, y'all gotta excuse me, dog. I'm in a bonus too, you dig? I'm trying.
Nah, you good. You good.
Hold on, let me try to leave again, dog.
All
Shit.
right.
They said my mic was muted like before I came on, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Say something.
Oh,
You
y'all
got
can hear
that?
me? Fuck. Hold up.
Now we can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you. We can hear you. You can hear us?
Hold up.
All right, sorry, y'all. We having a little technical difficulty, but we gonna get it together, man. But shit, we got a nice little show for y'all. We got a couple topics. It's gonna be real dope. So better yet, let's do one of these. Let's get a word from one of our sponsors early in the podcast.
There you go.
Yo, how you looking? You sound everything good?
Dog, this crazy, dog.
It's not. It ain't working. You can hear me?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't got no sound.
You can hear us?
Damn, bro. None of y'all niggas know
Hold on,
sign
let me
Nah, nigga start throwing up gay shit and say.
Oh, the real throw kind of
Y'all fucked up over here, cuz. Hold on, let me try this.
But while he gets straight, I want to go ahead and announce at 9 p.m. we will be announcing our raffle winner. So you still have about 41 minutes for Sovereignty Lifestyle. You can enter the raffle on our Instagram. We still got 49 minutes for you to enter. You can do as many entries as you like. We'll be announcing the winner at 9 p.m. You hear me? Shout out to everybody that did join the contest.
Go get your raffle in. Go.
I'm about to.
Yeah, jump in here.
get that free shirt on.
Yeah.
And I can see we got one of the hoodies on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to Reg, Jeremy, and Major supporting the gang, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, how we looking? How we good?
All right. There we go.
There we go.
All right,
You good to go?
All right. I can hear now.
Cool.
The thing that said mobile devices is limited. You feel what I'm saying? So
All right.
Okay. Well, shit. What our special guest is here. He ready to go. What's going on, bro?
Eastside. Shit,
Yeah,
I'm
we
chilling, man.
appreciate you.
That was
Oh,
Facts.
man, it's good to be here, G. It's Good to be here.
Definitely. We appreciate you being here too. So we wanted to start it off, man. We wanted to ask you a couple questions. Kind of, for the people to just go ahead and get some insight on you if they don't know already. We're gonna start off with Kat. What's your question, Kat?
So I listened to the song you got with King Hakeem. I hope I ain't messing the name up. I said I listened to the song you got with King Hakeem. I hope I ain't messing the dude's name up. And you got the verse, the I Wonder verse. And it's a verse that you got on there where you was talking about what it feel like to be in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can you elaborate on that verse for me a little bit? I kind of want some more insight.
The verse, so the song, basically, he just kind of like on the record, he just going through his motions and kind of, towards the end, he's saying like what's his hopes and aspirations is like, when he get in the game, saying like, he won't be brushing shoulders with Hove and shit. And then the last line of his verse was actually the dopest on there. He said, remember when they told me that I never make it rapping? I still didn't make it. I wonder if they laughing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was dope. So my verse was just elaborating, like from the standpoint of me actually getting like a taste of the game before. You feel what I'm saying? And
Right.
Like I actually brushed shoulders with these people, especially, the people you talk about like Hove and shit like that. So I was just kind of like speaking on behalf of like what it is to be in the industry. You feel what I'm saying? Which like the shit not always what it's cracked up to be. Shit don't always work in your favor. So I was just giving my insight on the verse about like the times I stood next to Hove and actually talked to him and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Just kind of, just giving the world insight, especially from a nigga from New Orleans, because we rarely get those opportunities anyway. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was just speaking on that stamp in my verse. You feel me?
Right.
Dope. Shit, what you got for me?
Well, speaking on features, what I was going to ask was, what's your first big feature, and what was that feeling like doing your first big feature? Coming from, like you said, from the city, we don't get those looks like talking about it. So let us know how that was and what was the feature.
You said what was my first big feature?
Yeah.
No, believe it or not, contrary to belief, I was signed to Man and Fresh for like maybe like 3 years. My first big feature was I had a song with TQ. They used to be with Cash Money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did a record called The Wheels on the tape I did with Fresh called Victory Lap. And the biggest feature after that was Wayne. I wound up getting on the record with Wayne. It was a song for Man and Fresh, and I wound up writing the record. I'm gonna give you some insight on that record. You can actually pull that bitch up. It's called "I'ma Get Mine." It's on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was going under the moniker The Show.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, I ain't gonna lie. Like I knew Wayne was gonna cut up on that bitch. You feel what I'm saying? So like I went Duffy on that bitch. when I go to lay the verse down, the nigga Fresh, he was like, man, look, if you can, he was like, make that bitch simple. Like, bitch, I ain't gonna lie, I probably fuck Wayne up on that bitch. Cause he was off on that bitch. But he was like, make your verse simple, you dig? He was like, cause people don't know you. So as opposed to like them just like, for people who like at the time, just like not into lyrics or just into like beats first and shit like that. His whole theory was being that the world don't know you, like make your verse simple where they can remember your shit immediately, as opposed to worrying about if you dusting Wayne on that bitch or not.
Right.
So I took his advice, and I ain't gonna lie, boy. Like he at the end of the record, he actually sampled like some of the shit I said in the record. And I ain't gonna lie, when the record came out, like everybody knew my verse. Like I had the most memorable verse, but I ain't like that bitch because that nigga Wayne cut up on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So like that's one of the things I always gotta look back at. Like that bitch Wayne dust me off default. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's called "I'ma Get Mine." I hate to even listen to that bitch, but like I said, the verse not garbage.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch just, it's like I said, it's just memorable. That's it.
Thanks.
You had to dumb it down, huh?
Yeah, bro. You like, man, just dumb it down, bro. Like, you rather them. And I ain't gonna lie, when you hear if you hear the record, you know, cause this was around the time where like, you know, Wayne was still like the top dog, but he had got to that space where he was just like any song he get on, he was kind of just rambling about anything. The song was called "I'ma Get Mine." This nigga just rapping about, but he was rapping his ass off. Granted, you feel me? Nigga dust my ass off. Like that's the whole moral of the story.
Right.
But he wouldn't have dust me though, you dig? You know what I'm saying? So
if he wouldn't have hit you with the first shit, huh?
Yeah, but you know that shit was a learning experience. Like I said, when you hit a record, like you cannot not learn my verse immediately. Like you'll learn my nigga Fresh had probably more balls than me on that. You know, well, fuck man, you know I took it in stride.
Thanks, man. Shit, well, the last one, my question for you, man. I know you're getting the inspiration of writing and shit. Like, what's that go-to album you listen to before you get in that mode? Like, what you listen to before you get in your writing mode?
So, all right, so like, it don't really be no album in particular, but I can tell you this: when I wrote Victory Lap, I was only listening to Demetrius and American Gangster on the way to the studio every day for like a month straight. And like I ain't gonna lie, dog, like I even took like a flow off like one of Scarface, like one of his flow patterns off Demetrius album and use it for like Victory Lap. So I mean, like I said, I don't necessarily listen to, cause see, I go about like my writing process strange, dog. Like it's not that I necessarily listen to nothing or garner inspiration from nothing, but like when I write, dog, I just play the beat. Like I'm gonna give y'all some shit. Like this shit wild. I don't think I really never explained this in no type of interview. It's gonna be a freeze. That's what I'm saying. So, when I write music, dog, like anything you ever heard from me that's conceptual, I've never had that idea just on hand. Like anytime I write music, bro, anytime I never have the title, I never have nothing. I just literally play the beat and let that bitch tell me what to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like the beat give me the inspiration to write what I write. I never usually have like topics, subjects, none of that. That shit just come out how it come out. You feel what I'm saying? And like I got some fucking great records with some dope ass concepts that you just normally have concepts offhand.
Right.
Why the niggas don't rap, but but like a lot of rappers be having right about this. Like, that's never my take on this. I just write the shit how it come out. So back to the answer to the question, like I normally don't listen to nothing. And the reason why I don't do that, I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I don't do that, because like I said, when I was creating Victory Lap, like American Gangster and Demetrius have like you see the DNA all through that motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's why I like kind of listen to nothing when I write, because you'll draw inspiration from that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like they got this young nigga music out. I ain't gonna say I don't listen to it, but like when I'm in my writing process, I just block everything out because it helped me create like different flow patterns and shit. You feel me?
Dope.
They got any people that you want to work with that you haven't worked with?
Dog, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You ever heard of Stevie Nicks?
Yeah, I heard him.
Yes.
From Fleetwood Mac, shit, chick. I want to work with Stevie Nicks, dog, and I just want a song with Hov, dog. Like really, cause I don't really think like, I mean, I used to like want to do records with M and shit growing up, but like I don't know, that nigga style like kind of changed on some shit. I ain't gonna say I ain't fucking with it, but it's just odd. But I just want a song with Hov, dog. Just hold my weight with that fool, dog. Like Hov or Nas. Ultimately.
Dope.
That's like the gold standard right there. Hov and Nas. You know what I mean?
And you get that, you good to go. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, like I could die. You feel me? Like, and I didn't fulfill what I put it.
Well, shit. Well, shit, we appreciate that. That's our Q&A part. We're gonna dive into the regular part of the podcast, man. Like if you ain't watch it, we get into some topics and we just run it. So if you cool with it, we're gonna get into the first topic. The first topic was the 9-year-old girl that was pepper sprayed back in the And a couple
In the
days.
back of the police car.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm gonna play a little bit of the clip for people that didn't see it, and then we're gonna dive into it.
All right.
I'm gonna pay for you and I don't want to. So sit back. Then sit back. Come on. This is your last chance, otherwise pepper spray's going in your eyeballs. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, man. I didn't want to play too much of it, but basically, that's what happened. She was behind she was in a police car after being detained for certain reasons. She constantly asked for her dad multiple times. They pretty much, they felt the way to keep her under control was the pepper spray, which was the craziest thing I've ever seen. But shit, let's dive into it. How you felt about it, E, when you saw it?
It's disturbing, bro. I was disgusted. Keep it real. Like, I feel like a 9-year-old girl, that's the only way you can restrain her is by pepper spraying her. You know what I mean? Like, you can clearly see she's afraid. She's asking for her parents. And, like, the first thing I don't know, son. Y'all know how I feel about the police, son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't fucking with that, son. Like, I don't know. So that shit just be pissing me off, son. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, you know what I mean? None of that shit be cause for. We get treated the worst, son. Like, everybody in America can get that from me. That shit is fucked up, son. Like, I don't know, son. Like, I ain't got no room for that shit nowhere around me, son. For real. I don't even know who was recording that shit. I don't know what was going on, but that shit shouldn't have happened the way it happened.
Definitely. How you felt about it, Don?
Trying to say, bro. So, I read a lot, dog. I don't know if you're familiar with this book called "Be a Pale Horse" by William Cooper.
I heard of it.
You familiar with that? So I mean, just to give you a rundown, dog. Dude, Navy veteran, and he wound up getting like boosted to like CIA or some shit like that. And it's strange, dog, because like in his preface, like in your preface, if you're writing a book and shit, like you'll kind of like tell the readers about yourself. Well, this nigga stated in his, he like, if I died, like the government did this shit, they done took 2 attempts on my life, I done lost a leg, so what it is. Like, dude actually stated this shit. But he goes like from a multitude of topics, from like just secret missions from the sea, UFOs, how AIDS was started in the lab and shit like that, and police, and how basically they like agents of the state, basically. You feel what I'm saying? And well, like they won't be like charged for a lot of shit because they doing subjective programming, right? Happened to you before? Like the first time I ever seen these murder somebody on camera. I mean, and this shit been going on for years, but like they got camera phones, right? But the subjective programming is when you see the shit for the first time, then you see the shit again.
Right.
You see the shit again. You see the shit again. And by the time the 6th time you see, you'll look at the shit and be like, oh, that's fucked up. Man, you saw the game today?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So like they do that shit purposely, dog, to just have you numb to it when you're never supposed to be numb to no shit like life that's being destroyed on fucking camera, man. Destroyed by people that's not our color, for one, and then I don't getting away with the charges, dog. The shit just sickening. Like they still having these jobs and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm at this point, like I say all that to say, like I'm actively programmed. You feel what I'm saying? When I see it, I think it's fucked up, but it, like nigga can't even do nothing about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I hate seeing shit like that. Like nigga need to stop. I mean, nigga really need to stop punching down whoever posts that shit. I feel. Because clearly, like,
Right.
it's like hands tied, dog. Like, we really ain't got, like, we can't do nothing. Shit, you feel what I'm saying? You know, all they do is, you know, sometimes this shit won't just shut the people up with like, but like, man, you know, nobody worked that money. You feel what I'm saying? That you win in them court cases when police shooting your people down, abusing your people and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't, maybe this not politically correct for this podcast or not even this podcast, but nigga just don't need to punishing them bitches.
Nah.
That's how I feel about it. Cause,
Talk your shit. Talk your
I
shit.
mean,
Talk
like,
your
for
shit.
real, dog. Like, I mean, cause you know these niggas will draw that pistol on their own kind, bro, on their own color, and then when you go to jail for the murder, not realizing it's the police that's gonna come get you to bring you to jail. You feel what I'm saying? You wouldn't dare raise that bitch up on them folks, though. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know, dog. I really, that shit just, it's heartbreaking still seeing it, dog. But you know, it's like, what can we possibly do about that shit for real?
Facts. What you got, Kev?
I'm in the same boat. I agree with D and E. You feel me? It's disgusting. It's sickening seeing, but at the same time, you kind of get used to seeing it. We'll make this one more fucked up than the other one. Like, and I say that shit, but all of them fucked up. You
Right.
feel me? Every time you see it, it's fucked up. But what make this more fucked up is that now it's a 9-year-old girl.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the victim's getting younger and younger, and the gender's changing, and all types of shit. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter.
Right.
I'm a father with daughters. You know what I'm saying? And if that, the only thing I disagree with D about, if that happened to my daughters, it is gonna be something I could do about it. I'm gonna die about it. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
We're gonna make something shake. That's the difference, you did. But like, you know, and at the same time, we all should have that stance currently, even though it ain't our child. You feel me? We should be about, you know, handling up behind that, because all of us got nieces, nephews, parents. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's children now. Now it's happening to children.
Right.
You know, so I mean, what's next? You know, what's the next step? That's really why I'm at with it. What's the next step? What we gonna do now?
Yeah, I feel each one of y'all all made valid points. The thing that's just astonishes me is like how protocol and shit just instantly go out the window when it's our color. Like the standards of which these dudes are trained, methods of how they're supposed to act and react to situations just go clean out the window because they either so aggravated or they so threatened, or there's always some shit like to justify the bullshit that they kick across or whatever. And it's like, it's just tired of being seen. And like you said, for this 9-year-old girl to just be screaming for her father, and I'm thinking protocol would be if she's an underage kid to contact a guardian. You know what I'm saying? And she's telling you like, yo,
bro,
I'm gonna
how
put it.
can you know a 9-year-old, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
A
Like,
9-year-old, exactly.
that
Girl,
shit
right,
is
chick
like,
girl.
it's sickening. My bad for like, that shit's sickening, dog.
Now you
Like,
good.
you feel me?
Yeah, the shit terrible, man. It's a constant thing that's constantly going, man. There's always some excuse, and that's bullshit. She's 9 years old. You telling me, and it was like 4 cops. You mean to tell me y'all can control her to the point where y'all had the pepper spray in the back of the car while she was handcuffed?
I don't think protocol go out the window, bro. I think that is protocol. I
Right.
think that's how you train to deal with us. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like, just like what Don said, what Lump said, the only reason it feel like we can't do shit is because we ain't got no unity, bro. Like,
Right.
if we stuck together and we stood up side by side, son, like, this shit ain't new. This shit ain't new, bro. You know what I mean? But it's gonna take somebody to organize and get everybody together and say enough is enough. This ain't happening to my kids. This ain't happening to my nieces. This ain't happening to my, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they honor respect violence, bro. Like, that's the only thing they respect. Anytime something happen and niggas start rioting, what they say, you gotta stop the violence. Because peaceful protesters don't get you nowhere. But you start burning shit down, you start fucking shit up, they respect that because America only respect money. So if the money stop, then they gotta listen. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it goes. And it may sound, you know, a kind of like, you know, on some like next level, like fucked up shit, but at the end of the day, that's all they respect. You know what I mean? They don't respect peaceful conversation. You can't go have a conversation with one of them without them trying to fuck over you. You know what I mean? Like you gotta stand your ground just like the Black Panthers did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They respect that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they're not gonna respect you just talking to them. They don't give a fuck about what you got to say. You know what I mean? They gonna handle you how they won't fucking handle you, and that's it.
Facts.
I told y'all, son.
Of blood, dog. Like, you know, blood of like
That's a fact.
minorities.
That's a fact.
So, yeah, I feel you. Like that's all they gonna respect, dog. It's just my thing is this, like, who's willing to die behind that shit? And that's the question.
That's what it's really about.
Niggas be talking that
It's
shit.
not enough.
That's what it's really about. Who gonna stand front line?
There's not enough of us collectively. Like if something happened to ours, we'll be about going a whole 100 yards.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But if it happened to, you know, somebody in fucking New York City, we ain't about to go the whole 100 yards. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna make our point, and we're gonna keep pushing.
Yeah.
We gotta go the whole 100 yards for everybody.
For everybody, yeah.
Fact.
Straight up.
That's a fact. That's real.
Yeah, man. Let's get into a couple of the comments. A couple of people commented on the issue. Let me see. Let's get to Ebony. Shout out to Ebony for comments. She said, no matter how you feel about the police, like you said, there's a much way better to deal with a child. Yeah, definitely.
Thanks.
Definitely.
How you even? I don't know, dog. I just don't even feel. Are you comfortable even putting a child through like a traumatizing experience by even just throwing them in the back of a police car, dog?
Being handcuffed as a child is traumatizing.
We train as kids to just, you know what I'm saying, subconsciously just be afraid of police. You feel what I'm saying?
All right.
Like I know that's a horrible experience for that kid. You dig? You know that's some shit that ain't gonna never go away. Nigga, I hit a mailbox when I was like 6, nigga. I stay away from mailboxes.
That's real. That's real. Like that trauma real. It's not like
that trauma be serious, dog.
That's real.
Yeah, we're gonna get to B said it would have been a Samuel L. Jackson time to kill moment out there. I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Fucking right.
I feel you. Feel you, man.
But the thing is, like, you know, pitch, I'm all for that, but at the same time, it's like, you know, shit. A lot of us do have like kids and siblings, so like, are we willing to throw our lives away for that shit? And you know what I'm saying? And have our kids out here, you know, alone and going. So like, it's just like I said, dog. I say, bro, I'm telling you, dog, this Behold the Pale Horse book. This man said, like these people been studying us, dog, for 400 years. Like the slavery experiment wasn't just about money, dog. They studied every part of the minority's brain, how they react to shit, how they react to everything. And it's like anything you could possibly think of, there's a counterattack from them bitches from it. You feel what I'm saying? Anything you possibly think of. They had a 400-year head start to know how we would even operate. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it get that deep in that book, dog. So, like, all this shit, like not even surprising to me. Even, like, a lot of shit that's happening in the world, dude. I literally was up on it in, like, 2007. Mm-hmm. And I was searching for truth in my life and wound up running into that shit. And that shit spooked me out, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Because it was too much to handle at one time, especially at the age I was. But, like, then you see all this shit coming into fruition. It's like, damn, dog, like, they really said all this shit would be like this. And it's like, how do you fucking... And that's the thing about the book, dog. Like, dude don't necessarily give you a solution to,
right.
You know what I'm saying, they mayhem. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like, he like, yeah, leave it up to God, and you know, but that's you know, that's a whole other subject, dog. Like, but you know, and it's like, man, shit, you know, there's a lot of shit that go in this world that'll make you question, you know what I'm saying, like your belief system, man. Like, man, what kind of God will let this shit go? You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know, you just stuck, dog. Just kind of like, I don't know, dog. You just really, I don't know, dog. Shit fucked up. The black experience is serious. I be telling people that, dog. I be making sure my white counterparts know that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the black experience is something serious. You feel me?
Nobody outside of a black person understand what we go through.
Never understand that shit.
Never understand. Like, I tell people all the time, a lot of people, you know, they see it's fucked up, you dig, and they speak on it being fucked up. But like, having that feeling, like watching another black man get kneeled on to death. That shit traumatizing, bro. That shit fucked up. You know what I mean?
But think
like,
about it like this,
it
though.
hurt.
You got like what Lump said. Cal said, he said, look, you know, when it happened, you know, if it don't happen to you, right? But then you seeing it, you know, you get mad about it, but then it's like, you know, you go about your day. So imagine people that not only is it not happening to, you don't even go through the experience.
Right.
So we got to
Right.
stop counting on crackers,
Yeah.
white people to, you feel what I'm saying? To
Talking shit, bro.
save us. You feel what I'm saying? No, we gotta save ourselves. You
That's a
understand,
fact.
dog?
That's a fact.
This not happening to them, and you know what I'm saying, you don't go through the experience.
That's a
Like you think I'm gonna get a flying fuck like what y'all you did? Like really think about that, dude.
Yeah, that's real.
That's a
You
fact.
feel me? So you know,
When you say we gotta save ourselves, like that's really the end of everything. Like that's it. Like you know what I mean? Like we gotta
and
make,
all be all G. We
yeah,
gotta
that's
save
it,
ourselves,
bro. Like
dog.
we gotta make a conscious decision, son. You know what I mean? It's
I
us
don't
or
give a fuck how
nothing.
many bills they pass, man. None of that, dog. We have to save ourselves,
That's a
dog.
fact.
What that look like to y'all, though? You feel me? What does that look like?
Shit, go. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, dog. You wanna know what it look like? Go to Africa. That's what it looked like when everybody. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's but every single person is your color, your creed, your kind, and that own everything. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah,
Y'all can hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, man, you gotta take a trip. I'm just saying you gotta take a trip to Africa, man. Like I be listening to Dave Chappelle said he like that. That was the most humbling experience. You know, Richard Pryor said he had took a trip to Africa, dog. He was like when he came back from Africa, he realized like he wasn't even saying the word nigga no more because people in Africa don't use that term. You feel what I'm saying? You know, that was only a slave term. You know, they was only snatching niggas off the coast of Africa. I'm saying, you know, off the coast and shit and bringing us. So, you know, real Africans that didn't go through slavery didn't necessarily have to, you know, grow up hearing that term nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he like, dog, he realized it clicked to him like, nigga, everywhere he turned, it was black people. You feel what I'm saying? And that man said when he saw white people in Africa, he was like, oh, they in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was like, man. He was like, when he saw like white people, he was like, oh boy, they better not do nothing, boy. The police go, you know what I'm saying? You know, like just comfortable, like nigga, everything is black. You feel what I'm saying? And, like, I think that's what it looked like, dog. But you know, on the soil of America, it's like not only are you fighting after you get past the racists and the people who just don't like us on the surface, even when you get into business, now you fighting with Jews. You feel what I'm saying? So like, it's just nothing. Like, dog, I'm telling you, bro, like. It's crazy because like they'll never understand the black experience, but at the same time, like we'll never understand like the financial side and the side of this shit where they run. You feel what I'm saying? Where everything is about capital and shit like that. Like I don't give a damn how rich you are, like you still a nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and that's just what it is, bro. You'll never experience like, you know, I mean, but you know that shit get weird the higher you go and shit like that. Shit get all culty and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But, you know, for the most part, you know, I say you walk in a fucking a meeting and niggas in robes and shit. But you know, like that's all I'm saying. You know,
kind of robes niggas in,
dog, well, you know,
it ain't no Versace robes,
nigga in a silk robe, bro.
I know it ain't no Versace robes. Cutting babies open and drinking, and you know all the strange shit they do too. But you know, real shit though, dog. Like you know, we just never experienced like you know, like I said, bro. Just like nigga, when I leave out my house 2 in the morning, like I ain't gonna even necessarily say 2 in the morning. Just anytime I leave my house, bro, I'm just saying 2 in the morning and shit like that. When just say if you gotta do things late at night, you know, you for sure feel the pressure. But just period, dog, just leaving out my fucking house, like knowing I can literally get into it with a cop and lose my life today.
Right.
Depending on how this man feel when he stopped me, I could lose my fucking life tonight. That's horrible, dog.
That's terrible,
you know what I'm saying?
Right?
You know, as black men, it's crazy how you gotta learn how to tiptoe through shit like that. Like, why?
Right.
You dig? Why do I have to live like this? On edge every time I get stopped by police, man.
I'm forcing it.
Thanks.
Yeah,
It's crazy, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna dive into another topic, man. We definitely we all feel a certain way about it.
To be protected, I'm saying you get stopped. Huh?
What you say? Go ahead. You was finished? Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, yeah,
All right.
it's crazy. You know, we live like that, you dig?
Facts. Definitely crazy, man. Like shit. I guess it's just the world we live in, man. But shit, all we can do is try to do better, I guess, and figure it out some kind of way. But yeah, man, let's dive into a more lighter topic. So Valentine's Day is coming, or whatever. We got things going, man. So we beg the question: we all men. Do we expect gifts as a man? And if you do expect a gift, what do you expect? And if not a gift, what do you expect on Valentine's Day? We're gonna start with you, Dan. What's good? What you bro? Do you expect a gift or no?
Man,
You like?
Dog, I ain't gonna lie. Every day be Valentine for me.
Shout out.
All niggas do is fuck on Valentine's Day. So niggas be worrying about anyway. You dig, man? What's up with you dig? What's up with that twat? You know, fuck all that, man. Nah, but that shit, you know, I mean, it's cool and all. You know, women be into that shit. You know, as men, dog, we don't be caring about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, she want to give. All right, cool. What we going at? You know, what we laying at after all this shit over? That's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I mean, you know, shit. I mean, no, but that shit a big deal for women, I guess, dog. You know, fuck. You know, men and women don't think the same at all. So, you know, I can't even begin to understand why that shit is so important to women when, you know, for the most part, you know, if you doing what you're supposed to do, you're going to automatically just get your woman shit, period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why this day is so important? You feel what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I just bought you a purse last month. Not on Valentine, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Nah, you know, but fuck it.
What you got, Cap?
I don't know, man. What you think?
All right, so the holiday to me is Fugazi. But if we gonna celebrate this motherfucker,
let's celebrate that bitch.
We gonna celebrate that bitch right. And I need me. You feel me? I need me. Look, the PS5 can drop.
Right.
Gotta come up, all right? You gotta come all the way up. Look, I need the PS5. You feel me? Yeah, I need all that shit. That's the holiday. The holiday Fugazi. For real. You did. Like, it's Fugazi. It really don't matter, but it means something to your woman. So, you know, do your thing. I know mine's love stuffed animals. So that's what she getting, like a buku stuffed animals.
Buku stuffed animals?
I be forgetting that shit. I be forgetting that day, dog. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I be bad at knowing what the day is. I be forgetting this. I forgot my old lady's birthday one time.
Ooh. You a scumbag.
You're a dangerous man, boy. You.
In my defense, like, nigga, I had forgot it was my birthday the same year. So I'm like, man, like, I know it was my shit. Like, I'm a know you dig, like, I got kids and shit. I gotta remember, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
right.
Nah, but she was mad behind that shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie, you dig. Like, birthdays a little different, but Valentine's Day, like I said, I be forgetting that shit. I'll be knowing the fucking days no more, you dig.
Thanks. How you feel about it, E?
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, son. I'm trying to cancel Valentine's Day. I'm trying to remove that shit off the fucking calendar. So like, that shit cost me the same amount of money as fucking birthday costs, man. Fuck.
Right.
I'm with you. It's like the Christmas.
And then look, on some real shit, all you really get is the same shit you'd have got on a Tuesday.
Same pussy.
You got
that. I'm about to go close the bag for nothing, and then I just get the same regular shit I could have got on a Tuesday. Man, fuck all that. Look, this is what we gonna do. Valentine's Day gonna be, what day that she come on, a Sunday? It's I think it's the 14th, right? Starting 2022, we ain't celebrating that shit no more. February 14th is gonna be February 14th. Son. Like, fuck all that. Like,
you canceling that shit, son?
Son, I'm done with that shit, son. candy, like he said. So I got an attic full of fucking teddy bears. She don't even look at that shit.
She don't like it.
She don't give a
So
fuck
piled
about
up
it.
in one
She just
spot,
gonna post
dog.
some shit on social media, you hear me? So everybody can like that shit and pretend like they happy for you. Fuck all that, son. I ain't got time for that. Look, we're gonna go out to eat, we're gonna come home, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna pretend like it's Tuesday. Like, I don't do all that other shit. Like,
Simple, cuz.
that's regular shit.
Thanks.
Son, and then we'll get no day, bro. No
That's
holiday.
what I about to, like what is the nigga day, you dig?
They hit you with the Father's Day shit.
Still
Nigga,
got
they got
Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day.
Some bullshit.
Look.
Look, so I get to cheat the game just a little bit though, because my wife's birthday is the 19th. So the 14th, I kind of can like either play one big gift and let it ride over, or like, you know, I ain't gotta do too much with it, so I don't really be tripping on
I got your back, bro. Start next year, you only gotta worry about the 19th.
That's it. Just
From here on out, son. I'm stamping it. Fuck Valentine's Day, son. Like, for real. I'm gonna go spend $400 on Valentine's Day, right?
thanks.
Birthday come up, I gotta spend another bag. Anniversary come up, I gotta spend another bag. Christmas come up, I gotta spend man, fuck all that. America ain't about to get all my money, man. I work hard as a motherfucker, man. You got me fucked up.
Listen, it's a deeper. Fuck, see, I hate talk like. I be knowing we'll be up with this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people just don't be having no idea. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, run that shit then. Let us know.
All them little fake dates is just ways for the government to boost the economy on these certain times. You feel what I'm saying? You know, when they run out of money, we're gonna create this holiday. Knowing you're gonna spend like dog. Picture Christmas is I think $100 billion weekend, bro.
Ain't that crazy?
Yearly, bro. You talking about shit you gonna get for kids that in 2-3 years they're gonna grow out the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, or you gonna get something that's gonna last like a fucking PlayStation, but you still paying $1,000 fucking dollars. So it's like it's all a marketing ploy, dog, to just get niggas to spend. And you know who spend the most?
Black people.
You know who spend the most out of all race of people? Negroes.
Yeah.
We
all
are the consumers, G.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's all a marketing ploy, dog. You feel what I'm saying? It's just shit I don't know, just reading a lot, dog. I just be knowing how this shit work. Like, that's why I ain't gonna say I don't celebrate Christmas, because I ain't gonna lie, dog. Growing up, I did have some good Christmases and shit like that. But as the years progress, I be trying to instill in my kids, like, you know, this shit just a day, right? Like, you get all year long. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's starting to work, because every Christmas, they peel back a little, less and less things.
That list get a little small, huh?
And then to the point where you 18, it's like, all right, Merry Christmas, the fuck out my house.
Facts.
Nothing wrong with that, dude.
To the marketing employee, G, all that shit.
I feel that. Let's get into some of these comments, man. We got a couple people commenting, man. We got what's up, Damon? What's up? We got a nigga tell me he didn't get nothing on Valentine's Day. I say, because your girl don't like paying for pussy. Men don't care. Nah, I feel that.
Man,
He's so stupid, son. Let's go. Let me see. So Fallon says, I believe men deserving to receive something on that day, but I do believe it's for women.
Everything for women.
Yeah, I expect a woman to be a woman, because it's a fucking woman out.
Yeah, like, that's typical woman shit.
Right.
Yeah, like.
Shouts out to Angela. She said Valentine's Day is the sweetest day. She's a woman. Of course, she feel like that.
I mean, like I said, you know, for women, I could imagine that shit, like, you know, I can't wait. But, like, come on, man, you about to give me the same thing you've been giving me for the last 13 years.
That's a fact.
No remix, no nothing, huh?
Okay, so
it's Valentine's Day like every 6 months for some niggas, but you know.
It's according to your situation, you dig?
Yeah, you feel me? A lot of
so Angelica said, me and my boyfriend don't celebrate it. Plus, his birthday is on the 11th. I'd rather celebrate my birthday. Nah, I feel that. That makes sense.
That's what's important. You hear me? Your birthday, shit like that, anniversaries. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That's what's important.
Yeah, shit like that is. I mean, that have more value to me than Valentine's Day, G. You dig?
Right. So he said, y'all sleep. I want a gift on Valentine's Day. I want my feet done, massage, a box of cologne, and some hand boxer briefs.
All right, B.
That nigga must have been in his relationship a long time. Yeah, that nigga got a
that was a dude?
That was Brad. Shout out to Brady. That boy said he wanted his boxer briefs.
He said he want the penny done too.
I ain't mad at that.
He said file his fingernails.
So Lee said, I get what I want when I want. I just use Valentine's Day as an excuse.
Exactly. There you go. Keep it gangster, you dig?
That's a fucking shame, dog.
I'm telling you, dog, because guess what's gonna happen? You try any random fucking Tuesday to come inside after your girl that went to work and you got rose petals and shit, she gonna come in that bitch. Get this shit off the bitch.
Yeah, she tired like a motherfucker. She don't care about that shit. Yeah.
How we going with this shit? I'm tired of this shit. Look.
I'm tired as a motherfucker from work, man. Get the shit off the bed, dude. You be looking dick though.
Yeah, man, definitely. So, fuck, I guess the consensus is like we ain't really tripping on the gifts. That's what it seems like on here.
No, I'm tripping.
Now, I ain't afraid. I definitely want something.
I'm tripping on him.
I ain't tripping.
I'm trying to hit the reset button on that shit. I don't want nothing.
We can wipe it out. But we ain't wiping it out. I'm tripping.
If it's still on, you want the gift, huh?
Nah, if it's rolling, then we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah,
right. You gotta go both ways, huh, bro?
Yes, sir. I need a big ass steak or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bless me too.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, but look, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I don't know what day this is.
It's March.
White girl back in the
March 14th. You looking for the steak and BJ's?
Yeah.
That's about it for the one.
You know that's a white thing, though, right?
That shit, like, picture a white woman put me on that shit.
Yeah.
So, like, that shit is like, I think in white culture.
Yeah, that shit work for white folks.
It's starting to trickle over.
They got that one right.
Boy,
white
bro.
people celebrate that shit for sure.
How many girls have ever reminded you about steak and BJD?
We got one.
How many remind you about Valentine's Day?
Oh, all of them.
Nigga,
I
ain't
trickling no fucking way.
Facts, a white lady.
Yeah, white lady, man. Yeah, cause that's their shit. You know what I mean? You gotta finesse that. You know what today is, huh?
I don't think
eat no meat, but you know what today is.
Yeah, right.
Like, yeah, don't fuck over, nigga.
Ain't no national holiday like Valentine's.
No, fuck no.
Yes, Fallon. That's what I want as a gift. I definitely want that as a gift.
That nigga know about steak and BJ's. That's funny.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
How you know about that shit?
Social media.
Everybody knew.
Everybody don't know, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga,
My father told me about that shit.
No, we honor February 14th and March 14th in my household.
Both are national holidays.
Both get honored in my home. We honor them, yeah. Don't really fuck with Christmas like that, but we honor that.
Right. I ain't mad at it.
I'm not mad at it at all. That's a good look. Well, shit. While we still on like we on kind of the relationship type aspect. So let's get into this. What are some things as a man in a relationship you do not bend on when it comes to your relationship? We know we compromise every day on different shit when you're in a relationship, but what is something you stand on and you're not bending on? We're gonna start with you, E.
Man, that's crazy, son. A lot of shit, son. First thing on top of my head, I guess, is I make the final decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't no, you know what I mean, compromising on that. If I feel a way about something, that's just how we moving. Like we'll talk about it later, but like that's just, how I feel about it. But I think that I don't know, son. Like that's a hard one, right? I got to think about it. Let somebody else go. I come back.
What's up, Kev? Go ahead. What you not bending on?
My personal time. You feel me? I need personal time to do things that I enjoy.
Right.
You feel me? Like, and I'm simple though. I don't do too much. I'm a simple nigga. Like I like to just chill, play the game. You feel me? I like to chill, fucking read shit, look at shit, fuck around on the internet. Just whatever I need to do to reset myself. I need to have that to myself. You feel me? Even if it's talking talking to y'all. Like, you know, I'm running with my partner. We on the phone for 30, 45 minutes, whatever the case may be. I need my personal, like where I could be like, all right, I'm good. Like, and other people, women get it too, because I know some women, like, they sit in the car when they get off work in the driveway, and they just sit in the car for like 30, 45 minutes. If your old lady smoke or whatever, she probably, you know, get a little toke on in the car, whatever the case may be. But they unwind before they come in the home.
Mm-hmm.
They don't, like, men need that too. They need their little space. And so with me, that's something I'm not willing to compromise on. I gotta have my little, you know, unwind time, because we deal with a lot of shit professionally. We deal with shit in the home. We deal with shit in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I need mine. That's what I can't compromise.
Let me ask you a quick question though, bro. Like, how much time you need, like, per day? Like,
I don't know, just enough to I feel straight.
All right.
You
Now,
feel me?
like I'm gonna say this, like, I feel the same way. You did, like, I still play ball and shit. Like, so I use that as my reset. You did, like, if I'm having a stressful week or some shit, I go play ball, clear my mind and shit, and come back. So I feel you on that. Like, I definitely need my personal time. I just trying to see, like, how much time you need to reset before you get back into the grind of life. You know what I mean?
I mean, it depends. Like, if I was, well, like, some men, they camouflage that with going to the gym, but you can tell I ain't no nigga in the gym.
Yeah. That's definitely not your lifestyle.
You know,
not putting that bit in your face and that.
Yeah, you see that? Definitely not on the fitness tip.
Yeah.
So you know, some men camouflage this shit, but everybody need their alone time.
Nah, that's real shit. That's real shit.
What about you, Don? What's good? What's some shit you just don't bend on when it come on down to a relationship?
Pitch, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, dog. I'm pretty lenient, man. My girl got, like, we straight, cause like, I involved with everything, like, so much so, like, nigga, my girl record me. Like, I don't even record myself. Like, she record my music, but this the only problem I be having, dog. Like, let me shit in peace, you dig? Like,
He had that talk not too long ago too. That's real shit, dog.
I'm like, man, I'm shitting in this bitch. Like, let me, like, that's the bitch. That's the only time
I'm glad you said that, bro.
Dig? So, like, when I hit that bathroom, I'ma sit in that bitch till I'm paralyzed. Feel me? That's the only time I got. Like, that's the only time I really got to myself. Like, in the bathroom, you dig, and she could knock on that bitch. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get up. That bitch, and that bitch brushing her teeth. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Like, this the only time I got to myself when I'm on the toilet. You dig? But yeah, like, it's pretty, like, we pretty cool, dog. Like I said, fuck, man, she always involved in shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? She know all my partners and shit. So, you know, my girl pretty. You was out there, fuck, when you ran down there, she was recording.
Thanks. She was out there recording the racing shit. Shout out to JB. Shout out to Myra, man. They out there racing and shit.
Because see, the thing is, like, picture, like, you know how, and I think this just, like, you know, you'll just jump into relationships and shit like that, and, like, that shit just be what it was. Like, we was actual friends before we was, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, we still got, like, a friendship bond, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I be, when we not chilling, like, that's what bitch, what you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, right.
I'd rather thug on my, you know, my short and shit like that, you dig? She be aggravating something, but yeah, dog, like, that when I'm taking a shit type shit, like, that coming in the bathroom shit, that shit aggravating, dog. That shit like I said, all the time, I personally have to myself, because I got buku kids, you feel what I'm saying? Like, ain't no fucking time to myself with this. That's the only time I go on that bitch on the phone and shit, watching the game and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But for me, I'll be tripping on that shit.
Thanks. For me, man, shit. The only thing I really don't like I'm kind of like lenient with shit. I don't really be tripping on shit. My wife, Hood, she be, you know, she gonna talk. She have her little ways. I love her to death. Like, every bit of it, you dig. Like, the only thing I don't do that, like, that super mad in public shit. Like, save that shit till we get in a circle of our own vicinity, and we can handle that then. Don't scream on me and none of that shit.
In public?
Man, don't scream on me in public. That's a good way for me to go ahead, look. Nah, that's a rap. I don't fuck with that. Like, because I feel like
you gotta put in a chokehold. You hear me? Put in the
cobra clutch. You know?
Yeah, like, shut the fuck. No, I mean, but I feel that though. Yeah, though. But
Don't do that, Rich.
Huh?
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh no, this is all jokes, son. She'll probably still off on me on.
Yeah, so we don't want you. We don't want you getting fucked up. You hear me? Just
Yeah, I ain't got time for that shit.
But, yeah. If I had to like pick one, I say what Lump said. You're in my personal space too, so I need that time, so like just to reset and shit. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, you know what I mean, they don't get much time to themselves. You know what I mean? Throughout, your regular day, you got to come home and deal with your family, you dig, and then like you don't get much time, no me time. You hear me? I know, we don't use that term in our community, you dig, but we need that. You know what I'm saying? For real, because niggas have a lot on their mind, bro, and like, you need that reset so you can be able to be functional. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times niggas can't. You know what I mean? Do what they need to do if their mind not clear. So I feel like
Nah, that's a bet.
It's wild for me because I like. All right, so me and my old lady both work from home.
Mm-hmm.
So we together like 24/7. Yeah, with the COVID shit going on, it ain't no like, oh, when she going to work, I'm going to work, and then we linking back up. We together all the time. So. Me time, like personal time to yourself, is important. Yeah.
Facts, man. Y'all comment in the comments, man. Of stuff y'all just can't bend a break on in a relationship. I know we got a couple females in here. We want y'all point of view on that as well. Yeah, but you know what's so crazy? My wife, man, she kind of good at just figuring out when I need my space, which goes to attest of, I guess we just us being together so long. She just kind of know. Like, and sometimes it kind of pisses, like, cause I'd be like, damn, she just kind of like distant. But then I'd be thinking like, damn, I'm kind of glad she did it on the slip.
I'm kind of glad.
I'm not glad, but it's like, she's been around me so long that she could just pick up on it. So she'd be like, all right, I'm going to go watch my little whatever, and I'm going to let him just do him, you dig? Like, so I really don't be having that problem. Like, and most times, like, I'm like, what Don said, I'd be like, man, what you doing? Like, come in here. Like, fuck, like, I be around her. I enjoy being around her so much. Like, I be looking for her when she's not around me on some shit, to be honest. But yeah, man. Let me see. Y'all ain't commenting in the comments. Let's see. All right. Shouts out to Baby T, man. Baby T said, "Don't mix your friends and your family with me. Stay out of the way. I ain't giving them no reason to pick my side."
Right. Yeah.
I ain't mad at that at all, you dig?
Hey, let
me see. What's that? What Fallon said? The only time he looking for me is when I lock the bedroom door.
He be locking you outside?
Sometimes she trying to play that shit. Took that bitch in like ATL.
Oh man, that's crazy, son.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Well, shit, we gonna switch it all the way up, man. We gonna get into some hip hop shit, man. Like so the question of the day is who had the best run in hip hop? You could pick like shit. You could pick single solo artist. You could pick a company, whatever. In y'all opinion, like we all the same age. You think like what was the best run y'all saw in hip hop? Go ahead, Cash. You can start it off.
I saw two. I saw two of the best runs. But the one that I was the most impressed with was Tupac Shakur. That run from when he got released from jail up until he died, that man did buku shit, y'all. He really dropped 3 albums.
You know that was a 2-year span.
Yeah, no.
No, I agree with you. Like in 2 years, that man, like really, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, the content he put
he
out.
He did in 2 years what niggas don't do in a lifetime.
Facts. That nigga content was crazy. His work ethic too.
The run was crucial. Like the run was so crucial. You got three discs, right? Oh, no, my bad. I take that back. You got 4 CDs worth of content.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got all of this shit that he just was doing. That was like, all right, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this, but just hold on to this too. But you got 4 complete projects. You got a double disc. You got 1 disc, and you double back with a double disc, and you got another disc right after that. And then like that man, it's like he knew he was gonna die. That was the most impressive run. That nigga had everybody like just captivated, like the whole world. He had the world by his ankle. Him and that shit Drake just finished doing is the best shit I ever seen.
So your second one is Drake?
Yeah, the shit
So
Drake.
we just doing artists. We ain't doing like companies, right?
Now
you can do whatever
you want.
No, you
You can do whatever
won't.
you want, yeah.
All right.
But Tupac and that shit Drake just finished doing was the best shit I've ever seen in my life.
Dope. What you got?
Yeah, Drake on.
What you got, Don?
Huh?
Oh, go ahead. Who you got?
Yeah. Shit, that boy Hove did it 10 summers straight. Hove did it 10, but Drake, I ain't gonna lie, like in this era, Drake, dog, like that. I would listen to that nigga Charlamagne said. That nigga said, man, I don't believe we in the Drake era no more. That nigga said we in the Baby era. I'm like, nigga, you was stupid. Like anytime that man dropped out, that man sold 10 billion streams, dog. Let me tell you how miraculous that is, nigga. It's only 6 billion people on the planet. That mean nigga went to multiple down. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, cuz 10 billion streams, it's 6 billion people on the planet, cuz like that shit is that nigga hands down the dude. And picture like Wayne had a run like that, but like Drake shit was more impactful. But if we talking companies, Cash Money for sure, cause like nigga Drake is tied to that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So like, as far as companies, Cash Money, but Drake is under that umbrella. But Drake, that nigga, he the illest, dog. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta give it up to that nigga. Dog. I don't even see him. Like it's gonna be a weird day in hip hop when you see him drop something and don't sell. Like it was strange to me, like when Hove and Nas dropped and didn't go platinum and shit. Mm-hmm. Like that shit was weird to me, dog. But like Drake, well, see, we're in a different age in hip hop. Like more white people like into hip hop right now. You feel what I'm saying? And then Drake, he cross market. He's fucking Jewish, which is people with all that fucking money, and he got niggas too. You feel what I'm saying? So like, his run should never end. When niggas turn their back on him, he can always go straight to white people. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna have that shit forever, dog.
Facts.
Until he quit, the nigga run the game, G.
Yep.
Who you got, E?
You know how I feel about Tupac. You know what I mean? And you know how I feel about Jay. So I'm just leave it at that. You know what I mean? Like between them two, like that's damn near perfection when it comes to hip hop in my era. You know what I mean? So you know Jay-Z run like Don said.
And picture this, Hove actually like left the game, like you feel what I'm saying? Like you know how rappers like come up big and then you watch their decline. Mm-hmm. Like I was watching this footage on Barry Sanders one day, right? And they say Barry left the game so early that he left in his prime. Mm-hmm. So all he left the game with was highlights. That's all. You're not gonna never see nothing of Barry decline. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And not that whole decline, he just left the game. You feel what I'm saying? And it's kind of like when he left the game passed him. Like you feel what I'm saying? But I think if dude would have still been like seriously rapping and shit, like he'll probably still capture this generation here. Hove dog too. Yeah. Jigga had you down 10 summers down. Where's the love?
The reason why Jay-Z still here's my take on it. And I hate when rappers of our generation start sounding like younger. You know, I hate when they rap to try to capture a younger audience. We ain't dying. Keep rapping for us. You feel me? Like Hove should continue to rap. People like T.I. should continue to rap. These people still do, but like Wayne should continue to rap the way he used to rap. Don't try to capture younger audiences. Rap for us because we still consumers of that shit.
But dog, look, you realize this nigga Hove almost 60, huh?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna lie, like that's and contrary to that, like they got fucking rock groups that tour for 50 years. Like these niggas be, Metallica and Aerosmith and niggas be in their 60s and shit. But like, I don't know, for rap, I just think like, what can you possibly tell me as a 60-year-old man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Besides how rich you are. So I think he did do it right. He bowed out the game like in his height. You feel what I'm saying? And then like he bowed out so gracefully, and he did it so big that like everybody kind of like mimic the business savvy after this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like he left that mark on the game. You feel me? So like, yeah, I'm glad he did like kind of bowed out for it. I mean, cause he's still a dog. Like that nigga Busta Rhymes. Y'all familiar with West Side Gun?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
The nigga
Exactly.
West Side Busta Rhymes was talking to West Side Gun one day, and he was like, and he said some shit I ain't gonna lie, like fuck me up. I'm like that because it made me think like, damn, I wonder why Hov don't drop albums no more and shit. He was talking to West Side Gun, and you know, like West Side Gun, a nigga that came in the game, like late on, you know, like late on in his years, like he damn near, all them niggas damn near 40. But he was talking to Busta Rhymes one day, and Busta Rhymes was like, look, nigga, I'm proud of what you're doing for the culture. You feel what I'm saying? He like, nigga, I'm 50. And I still bust any nigga ass, you know what I'm saying? Get on song with me. He said, but I want you to know, the nigga said, I want you to know, bro, greatness has no birth date or death date. And I was like, damn, dog, like, that should have make me rap forever. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Just knowing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but you know, but then, you know, it just something my uncle always told me that stuck with me for years. Like, you know, you have to know when to throw your cards in, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because you could tarnish your legacy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, boxers do it religiously. You feel what I'm saying? Where them niggas should have got out the sport and then wind up losing their legacy to a younger, hungrier opponent. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, I tell people all the time, like I can have a friend all my life, right? But if that nigga died during the time we friends, like any memory I remember of this fool, I'm gonna always remember him in that casket. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like for artists, entertainers, like I think, you know, you should back out at like a right time, because like you could really tarnish your shit, son. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know, for whatever reason, like I don't know how artists do this. I'm like, I never do this shit.
That's my question.
Niggas just start getting pooh, like, you feel what I'm saying? And it be weird, like, nigga, you was so fucking cold 10 years ago. Like, how you decline?
Yeah,
you know, the older you get, the wiser you supposed to get, right?
Right.
So like that's weird to me. Like you know what I'm saying? Artists that get like, I guess, poor, you dig? But yeah, dog, you just gotta know when to throw your cards in, you dig?
Why is it like that? Why is it like that with rap? Why is it like that with rap? Like, all right, all of us grew up listening to Usher. You feel me? Every last one of us that heard some type of Usher something. You feel me? We grew up to him because he around our age. He was a child star when we was children. If he dropped tomorrow, y'all may or may not check for it. I'm personally gonna check for it. Y'all may or may not. But you know that the woman in your life probably gonna hear it too. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And she probably gonna check for it. So with R&B artists, that shit don't happen the way it's like, okay, as they grow older,
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. It's because you gotta understand, like, when you're an artist, a rap artist, and you start young, you gotta realize, like, as in real life, normally good artists usually tell you their real life story. And as you get older, you're going through your what they call it? Your fuck, man. Damn, hold on, dog. It's called what the movie's called, like when they start young and then they start getting older? Is a word for this shit. Like when you watching a movie and like you watching the character, like the protagonist, like they start young and you watch them get older, or like when you watching like a TV series and like the real character start off young and he get old, and this shit is an actual word for it. But the point being is, all right, it's like what you said?
Like the progression of it?
Huh?
Progression?
Nah, it's called it's called fuck, man. Because this gonna make sense. This gonna make sense. I'm making a point. I'm trying to figure this out to make a point, but if I can't think of this word in like a second, I'm gonna just get on to what I was saying, and then it'll probably come to you later. It's called fuck, I smoke too much. Anyway, I can't think. It's gonna come to me. So anyway, as an artist, right, you're going through your progressions and you're growing, but as the younger generation come in, you're gonna not relate to them because they're not there in their life yet, and that's how rappers like don't. It's like it's hard for somebody to go backwards when you steady progressing in your life. So if you go, it's like if you go backwards and try to rap like the young niggas, right? They'll be like, this old nigga rap. You feel what I'm saying? But then if you rap, how you rap, you're gonna stay with your generation and kind of miss the next generation after. Nigga Smokey Robinson said this shit, and this is why R&B artists like last way longer than rappers. Cause you gotta understand, like as a rapper, like say you growing up and you rapping about like you're in the street, just say you're in the street, right? And you rapping about that shit. You're not gonna be in the street all your life. You're gonna grow up, you're gonna get into different ventures, and that's what you could talk about. The reason why R&B rappers R&B artists last as long as they do, because they only sing about one thing, and that's love. And love transcends through all generations. It don't matter who you are, homosexual, straight, ball player, singer, artist, white, black. Somewhere in your life, you're going to tell somebody you love them. You feel what I'm saying? And that love could transcend all your life, or you can have love that when you're young, get hurt, recapture it again. Love is just one of them things that just it's universal. Every nigga don't grow up in the street. Every nigga don't grow up busting gats, selling drugs, or whatever it is a nigga rap about. Everybody don't go through that experience. Everybody will love somebody at one point in their life, and that's why R&B lasts, because all they talk about is love. That's why Christian music is so fucking popular, because it's only about Jesus.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like as a rapper, you're gonna talk about like your progressions. Well, normally artists I think should talk about think about it, like when Jay-Z first came out. I think was talking about hustling in Brooklyn. Then around like volume 2, volume 3, he started telling you like how he signed the bigger deals and start getting into like clothing lines and shit like that. Right. Now he's at the part of his career now where the nigga rich and can afford a Basquiat. You feel what I'm saying? And he rap about this shit. I've never seen a fucking Basquiat. You feel what I'm saying?
Never
so I can't relate to that.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But if he make a song about how much he loves his wife or how much he loves, I can relate to that. You feel what I'm saying? Right. And love is just one of the things that's relatable. Like, nigga, you know what love is when you're born. You feel what I'm saying? When your parents show you, like, you know what love is and you understand what love is all your life. Some people just don't grow up hustling and shit like that, so the rappers they kind of fade out of the relation to the next generation. You feel what I'm saying? Because think about it. By the time Jay-Z was selling fucking clothes and Rockefeller and shit, I was just hustling. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So by the time he bought a Basquiat, I am now selling clothes. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why R&B lasts longer, dog. It's just about love, dog. And love transcends all cultures, all generations, all everything.
Nah, I feel it.
Coming of age. That's what it's called. Coming of age, you dig? That's what it's called. I knew that bitch was gonna come to me. I knew it was gonna come. It's called coming of age, dog. So like when you give your coming of age story, you're gonna only link with people who's either your age or understand. But after a while, the next generation have to go through their coming of age story, and that's how rappers get pushed to the side and the new generation come in. You gotta understand the next generation be on different shit. Like when we was growing up, niggas was on heroin. Give me some heroin. Like heroin was cool when we was growing up. Now the heroin is pills now. You feel what I'm saying? So like even the drugs change. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like But love, no matter what it is, you can love a person, you can love your drugs, you can love your gun, you can love your hustle. You're gonna love something though.
But
Why R&B last,
do you think hip hop fans are kind of devalue hip hop artists? Like you only get like a 5-year run, even if you're hot, right? And then they looking for the next new nigga. Other
Well,
genres really don't do that to the artists. You know what I mean? They embrace the new artists, but they still fuck with the older artists. I think that's something in the hip hop
well, you got.
community that we do.
So here's the thing, right? You gotta understand, dog. What's been a gift and a curse for artists is shit like social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's kind of like, what can you sell me if you show me everything?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Remember back in the day when you used to have to dig on Napster for songs and shit, and now you can just go to YouTube and pop up and do his thing. Like, nigga, I used to sit around and be like, what's up, brother? I used to sit around and be like, I wonder if Beyonce take a shit. You hear me? You know, just shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just don't, because these people celebrities, so, you know, in your mind, you don't think they do regular. You feel what I'm saying? But if every fucking day you post, oh, I drank tea. Oh, I chew gum. I smoke weed. I'm here. I'm there. It's kind of like the mystique value kind of lower. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people all the time, dog, like your mystique is everything, dog, because, you know, you're going to keep a motherfucker guessing. What you doing right now? Well, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? But if you know everything, and then with that shit, it's kind of like we just still bombarded by too much information anyway. You feel what I'm saying? It's like it's too many things going on, too many artists for one, and it's too many artists doing too many things to even stay focused on one artist like that. Right. So, you know, you could like something and then lose value for it. Then on the other hand, because it's too much information and because we bombarded with so much, pitches like you got to straddle the fence because you could give a nigga too much, you like, oh, fuck it, I know it. But then you could not give a nigga enough, and he can hang on, and then just let go because it's like, out of sight, out of mind, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you just got to learn how to straddle. I don't know, dog, like, it's weird, dog, like the game, but I kind of like how the game is because, like, anybody can make money off this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, anybody, dog. Like, it's just easy to make money. But, I mean, ultimately, that could be a bad thing because it's like, you know, with money involved, niggas lose the drive. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, it's the game weird. It's in a weird space right now, dog. But if you navigate that shit perfectly, dog, like, nigga, all right, let me give you an example. Like, Cole and Kendrick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, these niggas set it up for themselves where they're so good that they just keep people hanging on. When this motherfucker drops something, like, you know, but the reason why you could do that is because when the music, this shit inverted. Oh, okay, my left is my right. All right, so look.
Right.
So when your music, wrong hand. When your music this good, and the sound is down here,
right?
Like, no matter who you are, you gonna know a difference between a great artist and just the rest of the shit that fall below the wayside. So you still gonna always like tweak for this, man. When is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, when is this good shit? Like, you get overwhelmed. They're like, oh, this shit sound the same, dog. Like, fuck, man. And then the bitches come out of nowhere, boom, hit you with that shit. And just go disappear again.
You feel like Drake got
but the music so good, huh?
Do you feel like Drake got it set up the same way? Just like Cole.
No, Drake got. So see, Drake got it where, as I told you, he transcends all cultures, races, creeds, and colors. A lot of artists don't do that. They only get white people, black people, or white and black people. You dig? Drake. You gotta understand, dog, the Jewish race is pretty fucking old, dog. It's an old race. It's an old race of people. This nigga got Jews, dog. The old race of people with a lot of money. You feel what I'm saying? He got Jews. He got whites. He got blacks. He got fucking Spanish. He got everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So he just one of them artists where, like, he biracial for one. Like, let's get that clear. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, he surpassed all cultures. But then the nigga music pretty fucking good. So it's like you have to, you feel what I'm saying? Like he's like the best of the sound that's out right now. You feel what I'm saying? So he gonna win, son. Like he got to set up for him, dog. Like
for me,
if he fall off, cause even if
now go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, even if he fall off, like this nigga's fucking super rich, dog. So it's like, ultimately, that's the end game. Like, you know, like all nigga Hov said, truth be told, I wanted to rhyme like common sense. I got 5 mics, I ain't been rapping like common sense. You feel like real shit, like you can say what you want, but nigga won't make that money, dog. Cause you know, like that's the only way you gonna really maneuver in America's idea of free, which is capitalism. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't got no money, that's why when I see like homeless white people, I be weirded out. Like, how did you waste that skin?
How you fuck up that bad? Like, same shit, bro. But how you fuck up that bad, bro? Like
that's weird to me. Like when really I mean, I know that shit kind of like a curveball in the conversation, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like how are you white and homeless, dog? You had everything set up for you. Right. And I know people, you know, grow up in dire situations. Like I know some white people grew up in some fucked up situation, but dog, you white. Yeah. You dig? Like
figured it out.
White, cuz like man, come on, man. That shit is laid out for you. You dig?
Yeah. You know, the same shit when I be driving up Portage. But how you did that?
Yeah. But shit, I always look at it like Jay, like how you was describing the sound difference of like how like Jay is still like even with like when he dropped 444. It was in the era where a lot of people like the music was like kind of here, but it was like you was rocking with it, and he came with something that just changed the whole dynamic of how you should be thinking or even listening, or you feel like you should listen to music. And that's kind of what the kid for us, right? For us. But if you think about it, even the younger people kind of heard it was like, I can fuck with that. Like I get what he's saying. But then you're right, because a lot of youngers was like, what the fuck you talking about? Nobody want to hear that shit. You dig? So it was kind of the balancing that of it. But what I will say, I do agree with you with the Kendrick and Cole, because the bar is so high with them for the quality of what they putting out. Because like Kendrick could drop something like Pimp a Butterfly, and I know a lot of people when they first heard it was like, the fuck is this? Like what's going on here? But then like once you catch up to like, yo, this dude is doing something totally different.
Right.
If anybody's doing the level of what he's doing it, you got to catch up to it. Then you start to appreciate it. But then he come back and hit you with damn. And you like shit. Okay, he still got it. Yeah, like this is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
I think
like his skill level's so high, bro. Right. You're willing to wait however long. Like I ain't gonna lie, like niggas be sleeping on this shit, dog. That KOD album, the reason why this bitch is classic to me, bro. Like, dude did something that I still have trouble doing, cause like, and maybe because I'm not all the way in it. Maybe I'm not all the way in it. That might be the idea of it. But this nigga took today's sound, bro, today's rap patterns, and just set the shit to tone of his message. You feel what I'm saying? That shit was brilliant to me, dog. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, like if I hear a fucking beat, like I'm not thinking about no real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm thinking about party, like and that's how he separated like that album from like anything else. Like he really did that fucking album.
For him,
like, if you don't like that album, you gotta be like, huh?
Yeah, for him to take those tempos and the rhythms, which come and still convey his messages on that, but that's masterful, man. That's some great shit. You dig?
That shit is genius, dog. And like I mean that bitch went platinum, but well music is not like that no more. I'll tell niggas all the time, bro. When I heard Back That Ass Up for the first time, I heard that bitch 5 years straight of my life. Like music not the same, because there's so much music that get released. So like you don't even have to, by the time you like sit with some shit and just start enjoying it, the next shit come out. You feel what I'm saying? But white people buy music now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta keep up with the consumers, like fucking fuck man. What's me? I usually don't do this. forgetting words. You got to keep up with the consumers, like fucking what they want. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's a fucking word that go right there.
Demand.
But anyway, like you know, I gotta tell people all the time, like the demand, fucking demand. You gotta keep up with the consumer demand. Like I tell people all the time, like McDonald's have a sign that says.
After I close, you gotta leave.
McDonald's have a sign that says we serve 1 billion people a day. How the fuck you serve 1 billion people beef a day? And there's 6 billion fucking people on the planet. Where's all these cows coming from? If there ain't that many fucking cows on this planet, this bitch will smell like sulfur. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, you're not serving niggas meat, G. You dig? You're not serving niggas meat. So it's like,
here's my
but yeah. So like, music just moves so fast now because they gotta keep up with the consumers and shit. So you can't enjoy nothing no more.
With the demand of the consumer, it's not like the yellow pages, right? Like, all right, with the yellow pages, everybody 20 years ago used the yellow pages, and now we use the internet. It's not the same. With music, it still remain the same because it's our era of music. You see what I'm saying? Like, we not going nowhere. We gonna be here.
But
so the artists of our time could still make music that's prevalent to our time,
right?
And let the young boys have the new shit.
I think the artists of our era probably don't have the passion to make music. You know what I mean? They into other ventures. You know what I mean? Like,
some of them try to just appeal to the younger crowd. When
didn't feel like that. I don't know if you felt that way, but
a prime example, Lil Wayne.
I didn't hear new shit.
Prime example, Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne focused on catering to what's next instead of catering to what you have right now. Like, he got Lil Wayne biggest fan base is people between the ages of like 28 to like 42. Everybody agree or disagree with that?
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with it, because we're not the ones buying Wayne's album. We're not buying his album. Like, be honest. I would listen to it.
We're not buying it now because of the direction.
Hold on.
All right, you use T.
Be honest with this. Who actually buy an album?
Exactly. Right.
We all buying. We paying a monthly subscription for.
Apple Music up. You did.
Technically, we all buying them for. We paying $15 a month. Fuck.
I mean, yeah. Yes, yeah, I agree with that. But but the reason you got saying I don't like right now, dog.
I tell you what.
Let me get into some. Let me get to some of these comments, man. People have been commenting a lot. I'm gonna get into some of these comments real quick. So we let's see where we can start at.
You got Doug, who is an extension of.
So we so related to the subject, Fallon says Drake. Okay, he bounced back. There we go. You good?
Go highlight Angela Cameron, Angela Johnson.
Yeah.
Highlight Angela Cameron.
The millennial.
Yeah, you gotta keep up with the millennials. Yeah. Everybody on the screen is a millennial.
Yeah. Thought we were millennials.
We are. That's what I'm saying. Everybody on the screen is a millennial.
We were the millennials. Yeah.
None of us are the millennials, right?
All us grew up. We are.
Right.
We played outside.
We're like Generation
We fuck with technology too. No, Generation
X. They after us, huh?
They're before us.
They're before us. Who after us?
So what
Generation X is like between ages of 42.
So what's behind us? Z?
Generation Z is behind us. Yeah.
All right.
We millennials.
So what are we?
Millennials. Millennials.
Yeah, we
millennials, right? We the,
Right, we the millennials.
So shouts out to everybody that comment. Let me get into some of these comments. Because he said Juvenile had one of the best runs. That's different that he saw. Okay.
Juvenile run was all right. It was all right. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, nice.
Juve had a 2-album run.
Yeah,
Degrees, G Code.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Angela, you might be generate Angela.
Wait though.
I can't say.
You think
no.
Soldier Rag was better than 400?
Would I say what?
I was asking Don. You
Oh
think?
hell yeah.
You think
Lyrically,
Thank you.
Lyrically,
I
fucking
lyrically.
I said, I preach
crazy,
that
boy. You
all
better
the time.
Run all the way through.
I preach that all the time, saying that it's better.
I gotta have it. Look, black magic, bitches in the street holding up traffic. My plastic 45 Desert Eagle automatic. My glasses filled with JD and Coca-Cola glass. Oh, come on, man. Nigga, Julie wasn't flowing like that.
Got y'all sleeping on that 400, son. That
Man,
400
no, son, listen, that's so
I ain't gonna lie, no picture. Like, he was spitting on that bitch, but like, he was more. I'm talking about raw lyrics. He was my 90's gonna die with, and then you good. That's melodies, and I'm talking about raw spit of Soldier Rags for sure. You dig? That nigga punished that bitch. You dig? That nigga
I finally got somebody that
400 kind of. Oh man, nigga can't tell me nothing different. Lyric, like I mean, I'm a lyricist. Also, lyrically, like
that's how hard that shit was. Every song on 400 could have been a single.
That don't make it better.
True indeed. That bitch was an industry album. I'm talking about
in that era. No,
I'm talking about solely lyrics, like lyrically, like lyrics alone. That Soldier Rags is a better album, but like a full like project, 400 was better.
This is what we gonna do. We gonna take some time out. We're gonna run song for song. Not today. One day we're gonna go run song for song. I guarantee you 400 smash that shit.
I can't see it.
Show your sets up, nigga. Man, come on, man.
No, picture. Any verse you come up with on 400 degrees, I got a Soldier Rag verse better than that bitch. And we can go verse for verse on that bitch.
That's a bet. But I think 400 probably one of the most.
No, the Mac Mouth, Kelly Walker, the shot caller, the big caller, the your dog, the 60 Barone connection, disrespecting my section. Nigga that made you, man, come on, man.
I think 400 might be the best album out of the
world. Oh, no, that bitch.
400 might be the best album out of the world.
No, listen, let me tell you how fire 400 degrees.
Not to me.
No, it's better than that. Now that bitch was better than anything anybody put out within that 3 years span. Like picture, nigga, Jay-Z found Juvie and jumped on it out. Like I ain't gonna lie, when 400 came out, I'm like, nobody lyrically can make music better than Juvie. Juvie was a fucking dog.
Right. That's so.
I think Mind the Mystical the best album out of New Orleans, but go ahead.
Mind the Mystical.
Yeah, that Mind the Mystical.
That's my opinion.
That Mind the Mystical.
One 400.
See the difference between Mind the Mystical and 400. 400 was like one of the first digital recorded albums. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie, dog.
Was using reel and reel. So the quality sounded better.
I ain't gonna say that bitch is the best album come out because dog, y'all niggas forgot about All On You Volume 2.
No, listen, I'm the biggest.
No, that's the other part.
That bitch said,
anything. You know what I mean? That's real. A lot of niggas don't get Jizzle got some cracks, huh?
Man, that boy Jizzle was something serious, dog.
Yeah, son.
Jesus, serious, dog. I don't know what the fuck happened. Jesus,
I don't know. Answer this question since you on here. Didn't Jizzle hold on Cash Money Now before Juvenile crack? Who helped?
Nigga, nigga, BG was the nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that was Cash Money probably where they at right now because of BG.
Come on, man. Before
You gotta give it.
Before Juvenile really hit,
down.
Man, BG was dropping like every 6 months. And they making shit was hitting.
Down. Jesus, hell, that was down.
All right, man. I'm glad somebody.
Shit, too.
I don't think we never said that Jizzle might do his thing on that.
How about this? Just admit to this. Y'all don't give Jizzle his proper respect. Just say that.
No. We love BG.
Nah, we fuck.
Now y'all love Jizzle. Now y'all love Jizzle.
If I had to pick an album,
Volume
I always go to Soldier Rag. I'm not fronting. That's the album I go to.
I ain't mad at that. I just want Jizzle to get his proper respect, bro.
Like, picture the crazy part when you mentioned the BG, like back on the last cast, I went back and listened. I'm like, oh, this bitch was nice. I forgot how nice it was.
Right.
My go-to is always Soldier Rag now. Oh,
Volume 2 might have you jacked or something, man. You better check out.
You gotta appreciate. It's like you gotta appreciate like great music when a nigga not successful. Now you gotta understand though, this nigga. I'm in the jungle for niggas that's looking for static. 2/3 lip hanging dragon, 2/3 lip hanging dragon. Pistol support my habit. Like he was on coke. He telling his pistol support his head. Like now you gotta like the imagery in that bitch dog is so raw. Cause like nigga, like at the time, like I had like uncles and cousins like on his type of level. You did like jacking, snorting dope. Like dude was really just like running that project shit. And the shit, like, picture, his style and shit was different. Like 400 was more of like a melodic. It had more melodies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got into that, knowing he could play with his voice and shit. Dude I'm talking about rapping raw shit, dog. That bitch a classic New Orleans. Like, picture, if you don't understand a New Orleans nigga, dog, and you never met a New Orleans nigga before, go listen to Soldier Rag, son. That bitch describes broke New Orleans nigga all the way through, son. You dig? I'm telling you, son, that's how it be happening. You dig, nigga? Where he getting loaded behind the building, nigga, up, jack. You know, man, nigga. Oh yeah, cuz that nigga. Soldier Rags for sure, like hands down. That bitch is But 400 though, like far as a industry album, that bitch was a classic. Like picture. Now it's funny, dog. I just looked at something on Kendrick recently. This nigga top 10 albums had Chopper City in the Ghetto, 400 Degrees, and a Block is Hot in that bitch.
Man, I'm at
Cash Money out. Kendrick Lamar.
I'm at if he on that type of time.
Kendrick Lamar's top 10 albums had 3 Cash Money albums in that bitch. Fuck me up.
Yeah. He said
that bitch had Block is Hot, Chopper City in the Ghetto, and 400 Degrees.
That's dope. That's dope shit.
That is dope. The city definitely need that love. You know, that was dope for sure.
Thanks. Well, shit. Let me.
The New Orleans got info all through the game, dog. That we don't get appreciated for, cause niggas steal our shit, and it's not a nigga that's gonna stand up and like. That's why I said, bro, I hate that. Like, dog, picture that nigga who killed Slim don't realize how he changed the course of like New Orleans trajectory in the game, dog. You can imagine if niggas stealing our shit with a nigga like Slim would step up and say, you feel what I'm saying? Like real shit, you know, like man, Slim get the bitch ass. You know, like that nigga just was him, like you feel me? Like, dude fucked that up bad, dog. I think about that shit all the time. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. Yeah, that nigga, Slimmer, dog.
I be trying to
that nigga a different type of New Orleans nigga, dog.
I be trying to picture Soldier Slim
that
with
bitch
Twitter.
Is like straight up what you call up and down.
Nigga say Soldier with a Twitter account.
No, seriously, up on that bitch. Everybody, that niggas have bitch ass nigga after every sentence. Old bitch ass nigga. I'm telling you.
Thanks.
After every tweet, old bitch ass nigga. I'm telling you.
Thanks.
He did so much, he'll probably be one of them activists.
Took my dog out this bitch.
You feel me? For real. He done been through so much.
Right.
You say you'd be an activist?
Probably, yeah, by now.
Yeah.
I can see that because he didn't been through so much
think
shit.
that bitch would be a gangster till he die, cuz.
I'm like, I can't see it. Like, I can see him just thugging.
I can't see him like, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, we need to get these kids out, my nigga. I saw Slim slap nigga before. Picture that.
Yeah.
Outside of Rhythm inside Rhythm City. And picture, dog. So look, we go to Rhythm City one night. Now you realize, like, all right, I hate to boast on this shit. You realize in 2003 the only people who was popping in the city was Soulja Slim, me, Young A, and Shorter, and BG. It's 2000. It's all the people that had movements in the city. I go to the club one day. So picture like it's like 10 niggas, probably 10, maybe 13 niggas out to know you. So they like fussing with the security guard, like, man, Slim told us come in this big woo-wah, whatever. So the security guard like, man, I don't give a fuck who Slim is. Like, y'all not coming in this bitch. The dude come make a call. Boy, I ain't ever seen in my life, big boy, the velour suit on. That boy like, man, look, you understand me? You understand me from here to here, you hear me? Like, all them boys in there, I want to come back, no more, you understand me? Nigga walking that bitch out, walking right with them boys. So look, we all in that bitch drinking, that boy about to perform. Look at that boy, grab a mic, you hear me? And that boy like walking to the stage, and niggas is like pointing, like the Red Sea nigga just point. They got one nigga standing in the middle, he like this here. Like, he don't want to move out. That boy Slim, look, nigga, pushed him and like slapped him, like, get your bitch ass up, pop. And like, dude, like, look, man, the dude went straight on stage. Man, what's that third on this? I said, dog, this nigga just open hand slapped a man, son, in front of everybody, cuz. The wildest nigga picture at my cousin telling me, that boy Dave, you hear me? That boy say you watch Slim fight a nigga outside the House of Blues. Nigga like, boy, nigga was whooping Slim, you hear me? But he was like, Slim was there with everybody from the noise, so it's like, when dude was whooping on Slim, dude was like trying to like chill, bro, like I don't want to fight. That nigga said Slim was coming back every time like he was winning that fight, son, and was getting his ass beat up, but he like, dude was scared. He know he was scared. Nigga, like, he knew he was scared, cause like, you know, all the noise was up there, you know, strapped up. Dude was like, Slim was gonna rush you, come on, bitch ass nigga. Nigga running Slim shit and be like, chill, dog, like, chill, nigga, like, fuck, no boy. Bitches are gangster up and down, so that bitch is a real life gangster, son.
Oh,
real life gangster, dog.
Yeah, I can imagine. Saha said that.
Huh?
Saha had a point. He said you gotta let a nigga win because he'll kill you. Knowing you can
what he said?
Saha said
yeah.
You gotta let him win because he'll kill you.
Did you that?
Fucking right.
That nigga said nigga was fucking Slim up out there. You hear me? Nigga said that boy was trying to like chill Slim down. Like that boy kept coming back. Oh, bitch ass nigga. Nigga said he was talking to him like he was winning that bitch. You hear me? Oh, come on, bitch ass nigga. God, nigga. I can imagine him licking ass getting beat up, son. Yeah, but nigga, like that bitch ain't back now. That bitch was a gangster, dog. Like pitch, he was just a raw version of a New Orleans nigga, top and bottom, son. Ain't no nigga like Slim, son.
Right.
That bitch was a G, son. Like, they don't even make niggas like that in New Orleans no more, son.
Yeah, I feel that shit. Before we get any further in the podcast, man, I want to go to another one of our sponsors and give them a little running on the podcast.
Have you checked out Beauty by Bonnie yet? No? Well, you should, because right now they are offering body sculpting sessions, 3 for only $150. Also, they do wig installations. They also do frontal and closure installations. You'll leave out the salon looking snatched. I'm talking scalp. Don't forget, they also do makeup applications, and they make custom units that you can wear out the same day. So go check them out.
Man, shouts out to Beauty by Bonnie. You dig? Definitely y'all check her, follow on Instagram, and do everything. As you can see, she can get you all the way together. From head to toe, literally. God damn, I didn't know she's sucking fat from the back and all that. God damn, Bonnie. Shouts out to Bonnie. Bonnie, man. But shit, of course, you dig, like this podcast, They won't be the podcast. We don't talk about a little bit of sports. So shit, we gotta get into it. First of all, before we start the sports, you gotta let us know who to run out, who your teams is. Who your team, Don? Who you running with?
Football, what? Basketball?
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Who your teams is?
I'm a Saints fan, G. I'm a Saints fan. Football and basketball. Dog, I don't necessarily like teams. I like players more than like
all
teams.
Right.
You feel me?
Thanks.
LeBron, though. Sure, LeBron. Fuck LeBron. I like that bitch Lillard. I like Lillard, Jokic. Dog, you know who a fucking dog, bro? That nigga Bobo. You ever watch him play?
Yeah, my little nephew Bobo. Yeah.
Man, that nigga is serious, dog. But yeah, I'm a Saints fan.
Yeah.
That nigga dog.
All right, cool, man. Saints fan. So how you felt about this season? Like how they ended up? Like what was your views on Drew? You dig and the playoff run? I gotta ask you.
You was a bitch ass nigga, dog. You was a bitch ass nigga, dog. Go ahead.
That nigga Drew went out bad, son. That nigga went out bad, dog. This shit didn't happen. You ever saw that fucking that comedy skit with Mario P?
Which one?
When that boy the Saints look, that boy would have hit that weed.
Oh, yeah,
I can't fucking believe this. I felt just like that for 3 years straight, son. Like, I can't fucking believe this, dog. No, that boy hit that bitch on the nose. How I felt. I wanted to cry in that bitch, man. Drew going out a champion. If this is last year, he going out a champion. Fuck, his stats, like, ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying, gonna be able to touch his shit. I mean, fuck, he did his due diligence for this. Fuck, I tell niggas this all the time. Nigga talk about Tom Brady and shit like that 6 for 10 or whatever he is. Nigga, we 1 for 1 though, you dig? So, like, we actually better than Brady.
That's
every time we went to that bitch, we won. You hear me? Every time we won, nigga, so fuck you hear me? But nah, man, I fuck with Breeze, dog, but you know, shit, I think we're in good hands with like Taysom, dog. I think he could, you know what I'm saying, he could revolutionize the quarterback position better than Drew did, probably, you know.
Right, cool. Well, shit, how y'all feel about this Washington situation, man? We getting a lot of rumors. You think like it's bubbling down where he's definitely out. But then, like, what they offering from him is like, what they want from him at least is crazy. So, how y'all feel? What y'all think? Who y'all think the landing spot gonna be, and who can, best fit that situation?
No, I think as long as Brady in the league, Drew gonna be there. You hear me? I don't think like I'm telling you, bro. It's just that old nigga like competition. Like, bitch, I ain't about to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, old niggas be stubborn. You feel what I'm saying? I think as long as Brady in that bitch, he gonna be there. But picture like. Brady, dog. Brady take care of his body like LeBron do, dog. So like he gonna be there.
Right.
Oh wow, like Brady said he gonna play until his body give out. Picture that. Nigga said that
crazy.
Shit.
So he about dying on the field if need be.
Man, what? Picture that. He'll die on that field, cuz.
I ain't mad at Drew staying as long as Brady stay, just stay somewhere else. You hear me? Like you could
instead of fuck around.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying, you could fuck with us, just fuck with us from over there. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Let somebody else jump in that bitch. But I think the Deshaun Watson, a sad team gonna get him because a good team can't give up that much. You know what I mean? So somebody like the Jets gonna get him, Oakland gonna get him, somebody like that. You did because Deshaun Watson. You know
dig. Yeah.
They want 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and 2 starters, man. They want too fucking much, man. They
going to the Jets.
Yeah, somebody fucked up like that. You know what I'm saying?
I had Detroit checked off, but they done that.
Yeah, Detroit made a move. Yeah,
they made a move already. Yeah. So he going to the Jets. Yeah.
What you think about that move? How y'all felt about that move? That the Stanford and go move.
Bad for y'all, good for
I think it was a good move for the Rams. But fuck, honestly, I do
it. Bad for y'all. Ooh, somebody got a different team on this.
49ers.
They in the green, you hear me?
49ers.
What was your team?
The 49ers. Yeah.
About to hang up on this nigga, man.
Nigga said 49ers would discuss the 49ers. Yeah,
Man, black that nigga screen out, man. Oh, this nigga, man.
That nigga been tripping for a long time, son. For a long fucking time, dog.
49 all day, man.
I feel you, dog. I feel you. Fuck it. Fucking 49ers.
Yeah, like, man, ain't fucking with that. But yeah, son. But I don't know, son. Like, the 49ers wasn't gonna win shit anyway, so fuck it really don't matter for y'all, you know what I mean? But now, like, think about it. Y'all didn't make no moves. Like, what the fuck y'all gonna do? Like, really, like.
I mean, we listen. All we gotta do is get healthy. We was injured all last season.
Is that gonna change our quarterback position? No.
We gonna win. We won with Garoppolo before.
What y'all won?
We made it to the Super Bowl.
Is that winning?
Well, I mean,
no.
What the fuck you talking about then? Nigga, you talking stupid. What you talking about? Nigga tripping, man. So anyway,
the last time y'all was in the Super Bowl?
Back to the real conversation.
When Rice and Young was there?
Yeah, like, when Rice and Young was there, nigga. Like, no, like, that shit was, we was at, like, middle school when them niggas won, huh? 1995?
It was 94. It was 94. It was a while.
Yeah. I got a nephew that was, that nigga 16, he don't know shit about Jerry Rice.
Y'all Super Bowl getting old. Y'all Super Bowl win getting kind of old too.
But he was alive when it happened, though.
that bitch knew it as 49ers, though. I tell you that much.
The bitch was in HD.
Yeah. But the real conversation is who gonna win the Super Bowl? I'm taking the Chiefs, man. Chiefs by 7, man.
Chiefs by 7?
Yeah, Chiefs
I got him by 6, 37-31.
I ain't mad at that.
37-31. Chiefs.
Bitch, I think Brady gonna pull that down. That nigga Steve, Skip said the best, dog. You can't bet against Brady.
Nah, man.
It's hard to bet against dude. Facts.
You can bet against Brady, son. Like, that bitch a problem, son.
Now, I'm gonna say this, though. If that nigga win...
He ain't even a fucking problem, dog. That's the thing. Like, he's just like... He's like okay to me. Like, he ain't no scrambling quarterback. He not exciting. That bitch just know how to win, cuz. Like,
yeah, that nigga a winner, dog.
He get it done.
That nigga remind you of? That nigga Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
Like, he just win. Like,
hey, nothing great about that nigga. He just always show up when it's time to show up, son. Like, that's the wild shit.
Know how to win, son. And
I mean, to be fair, dude, he didn't pull some shit off. Like, we didn't see games.
But like, what the nigga saying is that when you look at him, there's nothing like physically.
Nigga run slow as fuck. Yeah. He don't scramble. Like, he don't even throw buku far. Like, he just know how to win. You dig?
He just got that hit factor, son. Like, he just got whatever it is, he got it, son.
Yeah, I'm going with Kansas. I ain't gonna front. Like you say, it's hard to bet against Brady, but I'm thinking Kansas City by 7. By 7.
I'm taking a young boy too. What y'all feel about LeBron saying "fuck the All-Star game"? You hear me?
Fuck him. You dig?
Man, I'm kind of with LeBron on that, son. Fuck the All-Star game.
I think LeBron just getting tired of like just being a part of this big white fucking corporation. Yeah. Like I feel like he did like where's mine? And like, man, fuck these crackers. I'm rich.
I think he finally understanding how much power he got. You know what I mean? So
right.
He can't cancel All-Star Weekend if he like, you know what I mean? If he adamant and he keep on saying, man, fuck that, they'll cancel that shit because he has too much power. You know what I mean? So I respect he said that.
That nigga said, man, I'm gonna be there physically. I ain't gonna be there mentally. So it's like that tell you already.
Yeah.
Fuck you, crap. I'm this side. I don't get fined. You dig? That's
right. Yeah, that's right.
I think the biggest point he made was like, look, y'all told us we wasn't gonna have it.
Right.
Y'all told us we gonna be able to rest. It's a short season, and then just because y'all thinking about some money shit, you did y'all hit us with the All-Star game. He like, man, fuck that shit. Like, so I feel him. You dig? Like, that's his body. Like, you know what I'm saying? The way he make money is his body.
No, Brandon dumb as fuck. They can tell Larry start planning right now. New Orleans gonna be in that bitch. Larry throw All-Star Weekend party.
No, that's cool. Oh, God. That's cool. Nigga gonna play all kind of games uptown.
If Larry do throw that bitch, I want my
Oh man, what they say? T said Tampa Bay by 10.
There you go. Small man.
Shit.
Small man.
I don't like by 10. I got him by 3 if they do pull it out.
You bet against a nigga who won that bitch 6 times and been 10, dog. Dude has the formula, dog.
If you do it,
like,
I don't have that much, though. It ain't gonna be by that much. Not by 10.
Field goal? You got about field goal?
Yeah, about 3 if you could put it off, but not by 10. That's a lot.
By 10, I'm telling you. So they could be by 10.
I ain't got no reason I don't want
to stall Kansas City though, son. Kansas City defense ain't as tough as like people.
Yeah, but to beat Kansas City by 10 is like it's really like beating a regular team by 25.
Yeah, because they can score so fucking much.
No, that's a lot, you did. It's not like that's a lot, though.
Score a lot of points.
I give him about 3.
Dog, that nigga, what his name is? Damn, what's dude's name is, man? He be on like ESPN and shit. The black dude used to play. No, his name Wiley, I think.
Oh, Marcellus Wiley. Yeah.
Marcellus Wiley. Dog, that nigga said some shit. That nigga said, dog, when they used to play against Brady, that nigga said his coaches tell him, oh boy, it's gonna be a long day for y'all. That nigga said, when you playing this nigga, dog, while you're playing defense, he's playing calculus, you dig? Like just like, you know, he like his mindset not even on like the level playing field that we all out there playing against, you dig? He like, for one, he like obsessively competitive, you feel what I'm saying? And he just reading the whole fucking time, you feel what I'm saying? He like him, Brady and Peyton Manning was like that. You dig?
I can see that.
So I'm saying like Mahomes, he just like he raw, dog. You know, he's a young nigga, he raw, he got that arm, and like I said, dog, you know, it's just hard to be the champion, dog, that won that many times, cause like he's prepared for the big stage. You know, niggas get nervous and all kind of shit, go to throwing up, Willie beaming on some shit. You know, just not ready for that moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, dude coming that bitch calm. That nigga that won 6 of them things, dog.
Just polished, right?
That nigga's dog. That's hard, dog. You know how hard that is in a physical sport like football, son, to grab 6 of them things. That's tough, dog. Yeah. That's tough.
That nigga been lucky too, cause he never had no real injury. You did that set him down. You know what I mean? So he been lucky.
This the only team I be telling niggas. This how great the nigga is. This is the only team he actually had a team. Dog, Brady be doing that shit with nobody, dog. That's why I respect him so much.
A lot of niggas in Tampa
if he always had a team, if he always like had a squad winning them Super Bowls, I could always use that as a default against him. Like, nah, that bitch won that shit one year with just that fucking white, fast little white boy. What that nigga name is? Westler or something, whatever that nigga name is. That nigga won that shit with just him one year, you dig? Like, that nigga's a monster, son.
You're talking about Edelman, Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
What gonna happen?
No, picture. Brady, I tell niggas all the time, the internet is undefeated in 1. Brady the only nigga who beat the internet, you dig? Boy, it was tearing his ass up for that Atlanta game, son. And when I tell you that nigga made everybody eat them fucking memes. Nigga won that shit, dog.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man.
That's the only thing I like about him.
Yeah,
he fucked the Falcons up like that.
Nigga fucked six teams up like that when it counted, you dig?
The Falcons shitty.
So you got to think about it. He dominated Peyton, who was arguably at that time the fucking was considered the best quarterback. Like, he dominated every time they won it. He was tearing his ass up.
Breeze did it too, nigga.
Like, that nigga was true.
Yeah, that nigga is a
Breeze did it too, nigga. We gotta do the labels. Hell yeah, Breeze did it.
That's true. He got one.
All the Niners ain't do it.
Nah,
It's all good. We're gonna do it this year. We're gonna do it this year coming. Is this our year?
If y'all get watching, y'all
nigga, all 32 teams here, shit.
Facts. Facts. That's super facts. That's super facts. Well, shit. Before we end it and we get to our final thoughts and shit, I want to do one more of our sponsors. Shouts out to We Pink That, man. Y'all definitely follow on Instagram. As you can see, she does a lot. They all kind of logo. Anything you need, she can pretty much take care of. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow her on and do that. So so Don, what we usually do at the end of the podcast, man, we give our final thoughts. Anything you want the viewers and everybody to know, whatever. This is your moment to give your final thoughts on whatever you feeling at the moment. So we're gonna start with you since you're the guest. What's your final thoughts?
Album dropping. That bitch called You Can Have It From Here. Merchandise on the site right now. Y'all niggas should go get a shirt. Support your dog.
Thanks.
And man, I enjoy my fucking time on here, man. I'll come back and do this again. This was really live, dog. Y'all niggas, I like this shit. You hear me?
Definitely.
Yeah. Besides that, man, hopefully y'all see y'all boys at them shows and I go back on tour. Hopefully this year, shit.
Definitely.
I already enjoyed this shit. I enjoyed shit, dog. Don Flamingo shirts on sale right now. Album coming. You can have it from here.
Definitely. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Yeah. What you got, E? What's your final thoughts?
Same thing, man. Go support the homie, man. Get his music, get his merch, man. You know what I mean? Let's support each other. Let's big each other up. Man, you know, just health and wealth to everybody, man. It's Black History Month. Every month is Black History. You hear me? Oh yeah, too. I had a raffle today. You hear me? With my clothing line, I got a winner. Let me go ahead and announce that real fast. You dig it? I'm gonna let y'all, do y'all thing. So the winner for today's joint is. Hold on, my wife giving me the phone. Is I Inspire? Hold on, wait, it went away, baby.
Yo _major.
Something like that. Yeah, there we go. But,
who is it?
Yeah, I can't see it.
I Inspire Wellness.
I Inspire Wellness. You heard me? Just send me your size and design you want.
Congratulations to I Inspire Wellness for winning the contest. You did. I think it was rigged, but it is what it is.
Now you did win the first time, but we had to redo it. I couldn't get to somebody I knew, son. Now you didn't win. You won. Nah, he didn't win. I'm fucking with him. I'm gonna take care of you, brother. Don't trip. I got you.
What you got, Cap?
We need to definitely find a way to stick together, dog. Right. Going back to what happened with the 9-year-old girl. Mm-hmm. If we so eager to, not eager, but if we so quick to deal with our kind accordingly when we have an issue with them, we need to have that same energy for the white folks, man. We got a problem with them. Or if you're gonna think about it before you do something to them, think about what you gonna do before you do it to your brother or the person that's just like you. Use that same and thought. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna go with your move, and just make better decisions, man. Every day you gotta get a brand new opportunity to make good choices. Make good choices every day, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. My final thought is, man, everybody hug and love your loved ones. You never know where they're going. Rest in peace to my father-in-law, George. Rest in peace to my grandfather before he passed. So just stay in touch with everybody, man. Like a lot of times we forget because we're so used to thinking that tomorrow gonna come that it's easy to just be like, I'll holler at him tomorrow, man. No, holler at him today. That's everybody you care about, man. If it ain't no more than just like, what's up? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Make sure you don't want to regret that. So, yeah, man, that's it on our end, man. This was the I'm Just Saying podcast. This was episode 30. We want to definitely thank our bro, Don Flamingo, for sitting up there and chilling with us and running the whole thing with you, man. We appreciate everything. Y'all go support my man or whatever. One of the dopest artists out here right now. Definitely. And that's not just saying that because he's
5 and 8-5.
Facts. So we're gonna leave off the podcast. We're gonna let y'all hear something you just put out. This is I'm Wonder or whatever. And again, thank y'all for showing support and do everything y'all do, man. Y'all have a good night and be safe.
Look, shit, you wonder if they laughing? Imagine making it rapping. Imagine making happen what you had in your mind since batting practice, 8 or 9. Mama kept me from the streets, I'm into sports. But it changed the first time I seen Hova inside a source. 6 degrees of separation from the face you need to help you navigate through the snake pit. Born glitch in the matrix, golden child DNA. Before my time, so they say. Most of the time fighting demons on top of boats. Sure the blaze tall with the lock sturdy cities. You hear the word in my city now. The whisper, see about to hold the city down. Cause niggas in New Orleans ain't gon' prop when you around. Nigga rather give you flowers when they drop you in the ground. Side note, I ever told you when I signed him at Hova 3 times that nigga know me. But I have to kill you if I reveal the shit that nigga told me. Made in America, that's setting in September weather. Go scroll my instant moment, frozen in the flick forever. Now imagine having scandalous management. In event something happen, you can't recoup from your damages. And a host of other actions, unannounced to what the public will fathom. But all they see is you reached out while you standing. But who are you through embarrassment? Show the root of your character. Build you up, tear you down. The story root of America. Heard the come up is real. They say the comeback is better. Now make it art if you maintain it forever. That's food for thought. Dawn, nigga.